Ugh. Oh, that's the freaking worst. Oh, that's the most frustrating thing ever. Oh, I'm so angry right now. I could literally vomit with rage. Welcome to another episode of Games Done Slow and Bad. We play games slowly and most often badly. Today we're back with more Legend of the River King. Because I don't know, I'm a glutton for repetitive, terrible punishment. So, we're in the river village, and there's not much going on here. There is the fish shop. Smelt is delicious, yes. The fish shop, there is the lure shop, and there is the inn. Where all these people live, who knows? Who cares? Let us start with some high-quality fishing. Who wants to bite? There you go. Hopefully you're the right size hook. Oh, I bet you're not. You look pretty big. Alright, so we're in the lake now, so you see the background is slightly different. There is no bottom, like a little bit of a river. Oh, yep. Eat my bait, because it stinks. Okay. So, mission 1 for this episode is going to be to upgrade our fishing rod to either lure or fly. Unfortunately, that means a little bit of grinding. So this compilation episode will be all of the great things that happen, including me most likely being mauled to death by animals when I try to explore. So, you know, this should be interesting. Oh, that's a different one. He looks pretty big. Hopefully he's worth a pretty penny. Chug, 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 chug. Okay, go. I do enjoy the music, I will say that. Absolutely, positively do enjoy the music. Not the actual, you know, in-town music, but the fishing music tries to make this mini-game feel a little bit more peppy. As you can see, the color palette is a little janky with the blue fish on the blue background, but it's much better than this one. So we're going to stick with this terrible color palette. And by the way, I am recording on a Super Gameboy 2, which is a lovely device that was put out after the original Super Game Boy that has link cable support, which is nice for some games. It doesn't play everything. A G-Trout? Oh, gee whiz. That's a trout. I don't know. I'm a little bit ashamed of that one. See, let's go sell him, and then let's see where we stand financially. I'm going to say probably not great. I caught some fish. Yeah, I caught a fish, and I'm not even at 300. Okay. That's unfortunate. So let's go at least baseline how much we need to purchase a new rod. My goal today will be to get probably a lure rod. What is a lure rod? 300. 500 for the fly fishing rod. We are definitely going with the lure rod for 300. So, with that in mind, we need 300. And money for a lure. We don't have that. So, let's buy 3, 4. Oh, maybe it won't let me buy more than one. Yeah, I think buying one might actually be buying 9. I'm not positive. In any event, I now have some worms, which are the least efficient bait. But it will at least get me started here. Oh, God. There we go. What are you? Okay. Alright, he is way close to the bottom, so we gotta drag him as far up as we can. Oh, no, we lost him. Shoot. A sea bass. Bait was taken. Yeah, unfortunately, RNG sometimes does not favor you in this. There was almost nothing I could do in that situation, which is a shame. He had pulled the bait so far to the bottom that I either had to over-pull or let him go. We over-pulled, and unfortunately he still got away. One of you take it, please. Thank you. Another sea bass. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a little bit more lucky here. Nope. Yeah, see? There's absolutely nothing I can do about that one. Yeah, that's frustrating. Boy, oh, is that frustrating. Alright. Let's try another one. Watch. I bet you this hook is too big. It took me about 10 minutes, yep, and the hook is too effing big. Oh, that is so incredibly frustrating. Oh, why am I even playing this? Alright. It's been a while. So hopefully I can catch this fish. I need to catch, like, 4 fish before going back to town. And then I should be able to get a basic lure and a basic lure rod. And perhaps a backup thing of worms just in case. But I think we got this guy. Kind of a... Come on, come on, come on. Yes, ugly little fish. What do we got? A BS sperm. Sure. A BS sperm. What the hell is that? Alright. Sweet. We'll let the rod do its thing. Hopefully one of these guys is hungry. Would like a snack. Yes. It's another BS berm, whatever a BS berm is, which is great. This lake area appears to be much deeper, which has the added benefit of giving me a little bit more space to work with. And these guys don't seem nearly as aggro as the sea bass above. So I'm quite excited to make some progress here. And we're about to pull out our second BS berm. Of a, I believe, a smaller size there. So I guess, oh well. The ideal path forward here would be to catch 4 fish before heading back to town. Reason being that that would for sure give me enough. Okay, what are you? Alright, there we go. A large trout. I would assume it's a large trout. I'm assuming that's what L is for. I could be off base, but we're going to go on a limb. Come on. Alright, here's another one. Another, what I'm assuming is like a largemouth bass or something like that. This will become much more interesting once we get lures and flies. For right now, we're sort of just making do. Here we go. Oh, large trout, rather. Largemouth trout? I don't know. Lake trout? Who knows? Alright, let's skedaddle back to town. I'll see you in a second. Alright, fish lady. What do you give me for these? 180! Yeah! Okay, I'll take that every day of the freaking week. Sweet. Alright. I like the lures better. I'm really tempted to just save up a little bit more and go get the fly rod, but I really like the lures. Like, this is going to put us so in business. Alright. Lure rod, yep. We still have 170 left. That's so awesome. Okay, what do we got? I like the spinner a lot. We'll get the other spinner. We'll get the minnow. We'll get the crankbait. Crankbait. And, yeah, that puts us in good shape. Oh god, that's awful. Let's change our tackle. We're going to move to the lure rod. Okay. And we're going to put on... Let's start with the spinner bait. Alright, so, why do I like the spinner bait in this area? Well, here is the spinner bait. It casts just like the regular bait, but you pull it in towards you, and it's in the action of pulling it in that you're more likely to catch a fish. Why is that sort of exploitive? Well, say I manage to put it in an area that's downstream of where I'm standing, I can pull it back and have it continually tempting that fish. It doesn't work great where we are right now, but let's go find an area that I can show you this. Perfect, right here. So it's constantly going out. Unfortunately, there's no fish, which is a problem. But it'll go out all the way, and then we can bring it back, and bring it back, and bring it back. And we can just repeat this exercise all day long. Alright, here we go. Now watch, a lure, ooh, that was quick. A lure function is a little bit different. You essentially have to make the lure dance in front of the fish to get the fish to bite onto it. So, lures are a much more active way of fishing in this game, because when you have a piece of bait, for instance, when they bite onto it, you're already in the pulling phase. Here, not only do I need to actually get them to the phase of wanting to pull on it, but I also have to, entice them to, I also have to entice them to bite it in the first place. So I have to entice them to bite it, then I have to reel them in. It's more active, it's, in my opinion, a little bit more fun. And it's definitely more cost-effective, because although I'm paying a lot more for the bait that I'm using, because right now I'm using a lure that's the essential equivalent of a worm, I only ever have to purchase it once. Alright, there we go. It's a terrible spot that I'm in right now. Let's go up here. Alright, here we go. So make it dance, make it dance, make it dance. Nope, he runs away because he doesn't like it. Kind of just tap it. I find that sometimes something like this works exceptionally well. Bring it right on the bottom. Bring it up. Alright, so you can see that there's a level of complexity to this where I have to make it look like it's an animal to attract the fish. And this is obviously not one that this fish must care for very much, because he had no idea, no interest in getting it. But now that we're towards the bottom, where my life is more difficult, of course he'll take it, because why wouldn't the game do that to me? So we're using the most basic spinner right now, because I used the crankbait, the minnow, and the spinner bait, and they were somewhat ineffective. So, spinner it is, and it's doing a lovely job. Next upgrade, I think I'll purchase the frog. I've always had good luck with the frog bait. Wow, he is really taking advantage. Oh god, he's just not even done. Okay. Go. Oh, he's gonna get away. Totally gonna get away. Unless I can make a real good pull here. This game is not being kind to me today. Oh boy. Alright, so we are almost out. Okay, let him go. No, just stay up top, please. Don't, no, stop, please. Okay. So obviously, the advantage here is that I am not worried at all about bait. And I don't even believe they can take your lure. So, I'm good. I'm good right now. So this trout is 44 centimeters. Pretty good. Pretty legit fishing right there. Alright, this... what we got? Excellent. We're gonna fight a monkey. Alright, guys. We're gonna fight this monkey. Wha-bam! In the butt! 9 damage. Okay. He's watching me. Yeah, I'd be watching me too. I'd be really confused as to why some dude just came up and punched me right in the rump. In the hand! You stole my freaking fish! Oh, you're gonna pay. Take that in your other arm. Okay, that was not a miss. That was his arm. Oh, 6 damage. What? He stole my other freaking trout. Do I get my fish back? Son of a bee, I don't think I get my freaking fish back. Ugh. Oh, that's the freaking worst. Oh, that's the most frustrating thing ever. Oh, I'm so angry right now. I could literally vomit with rage. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. What do we got? Oh, that's one ugly fish. No, 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 snackers. You would like to get this lure. Yes, you would. You'd like this lure. Please come and eat the lure. There we go. And now that I know freaking monkeys will come and steal my freaking fish, you're going straight to the freaking fish market. You're gonna be a freaking tasty cake for somebody. A bluegill. Alright, look at that. Perfect timing for another bluegill. Thank you, bluegill. Now, please stop swimming. Alright, now I'm going to take you and catch you. You're going to become a tasty fish dinner. If I remember correctly, these guys don't exactly taste great from my time in the Scouts. So I remember pulling these guys out of ponds and sort of cooking them up and then not necessarily being super tasty. Alright, let's go see what these two fishes would get us. We obviously would have made a lot more in this run-through if it wasn't for that freaking monkey. Okay, fishmonger, what do we got? I caught some fish, yes I did. 80, yep, that's fine. Let's go get like one more lure and test it out real quick. And then we'll call it for today. Alright, fish shop guy. What do you got? First off, let's see. Do they have an improved lure rod? They do not. What do we got? Frog is 70. I really like the frog. I really like the frog a lot. It's one of my favorites. Because it looks like the thing is like sort of swimming along. It's pretty neat. I enjoy it. Alright. Lure. Let's go to the Frogger. Alright, here we go. Finally. I used the frog The frog is really neat because the frog basically trolls over the surface, and you basically make him look like he's swimming. He doesn't get any lower than this. And I can't... Why is he not coming? There we go. So you basically make it look like he's swimming. It doesn't get over the top layer. So it's incredibly effective at catching these fish who are more difficult and tend to go dart right down. Because you're starting really close to the surface, you never get that far down. And we caught that stupid sea bass, which is, I think, the best possible way to end this episode. So, hey, this is going to look like a couple-minute episode, but honestly, I've been recording for over an hour now. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Let me know what you think of Legend of the River King. This is now the second video, and I'm curious what you think and if you want to see more of it, because I'm more than happy to sit here and toil my life away attempting to catch fish. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.